Hello everyone. Today we learn about bookkeeping. So everything about bookkeeping, its features, its characteristics, advantage, everything we'll learn today. So what is bookkeeping? It is recording of the business transactions in the books of accounts. So bookkeeping is a narrow term which includes only recording. It doesn't include the further process, that is analyzing, classification and all. It doesn't include that all process. Okay, it only includes recording. And what it records only monetary transactions. So monetary transactions are those which include money. So anything that doesn't include money is not recorded in bookkeeping. Now what are its features? So it's an art, it's a science, and it's a systematic recording. It's a process of systematic recording, and as I said, it is a narrow term. Now why is it an art? Because you need some skills to record your transactions. You cannot just wake up in the morning and start recording it like you want it. Okay, so there is some method. So it's an art and it's a science for the same reason. Okay, systematic recording because you have to follow some process. Okay, it has an order, so it's systematic. And as I said, it's a narrow term because it includes only recording. It doesn't include the future process. Now in exams you have to write the definition. Okay, and the definition you have to write in exact words. So there were many definitions which I saw, but this is the easiest one. So he's a person named Aaron Carter. He has said bookkeeping is a science and art of correctly recording in the books of accounts all those business transactions that result in transfer of money or money's worth. So as I said, bookkeeping is the science and art. It's an art because it requires some skills. Science because it is a systematic process, and it is a science and art of correctly recording in the books. Okay, so you cannot record anyhow you want. It has to be systematic. It has to be recorded correctly. It should be accurate in nature. So correctly recording in the books of accounts all those business transactions. So all the business transactions, purchasing, selling, production, everything that result in transfer of money or money's worth. So only for money or money's worth, all those business transactions which require money or money's worth means kind. As I said in the last video, that money's worth is when you don't exactly exchange money, but you exchange something instead of money. So in barter system, instead of money you used to exchange rice, you used to exchange sugar. So all those money or money's worth. Okay, I hope you all have understood this definition. Now we learn about the features. So what are the features of bookkeeping? Basically, these are the characteristics of bookkeeping. So bookkeeping is a method of recording day-to-day business transactions. So as I said, these are the business transactions that we record in bookkeeping, and day-to-day. You cannot decide like today you record, tomorrow you don't record. It should not be like that. It should be consistent in nature. So day-to-day transactions, anytime you receive money, anytime you give money, all those transactions should be recorded in bookkeeping. And only financial transactions are recorded. Money or money's worth, those transactions should only be recorded. If anything doesn't include money or money's worth, then they shouldn't be recorded. If you give anything for free, they shouldn't be recorded because it doesn't include money, right? Third point is transactions are recorded for a specific period. So in bookkeeping, a financial year is there. So as we have from January to December, it is the calendar year. In accounts, in bookkeeping, accounting, everything, you have financial year, which starts in April and it's end in March. Okay, so for a particular transaction, for a particular year, you record the transactions. Now it is based on rules and regulations. So bookkeeping has some rules and regulations. In your school, in your college, you have some rules, norms to be followed. If you don't follow them, you are punished. So here also you have to follow some rules and regulations. If you don't follow, you will be charged fine or your business will either be shut down. Okay. Last point, I am not going to repeat it. It's an art of recording business transaction scientifically. I am not going to explain it again and again. Next we learn about the objectives of bookkeeping. So why is bookkeeping done? So the first point is to keep a complete and accurate record. So your records, all those records should be complete. It should not be incomplete, like you record half of the transaction. You received money from say XYZ person. You only record you received money, but you don't record the name of the person. So it is not complete. It should be complete in nature, and then it should be accurate. Instead of XYZ, if you write ABC, then it's inaccurate, it's incorrect. So it should be complete and accurate in nature. Second one, to record all transactions systematically and orderly as well as in logical manner. So systematically means it should have some process. It should follow some process. Okay. So first, whenever you go for exams, you first study. Then you pack your bag, all the pen, pencil, everything, whatever stuff you require for the exam. Then you go in the exam hall, and all that process is there, right? So here also there is some process, and which should be systematic in nature. It should be orderly. Like even if it's systematic, it should be in a particular order. Like first step should be conducted first only, then second step, then third step. You cannot first complete the fifth step, then somewhere in the middle you go and complete the first step. It should not be like that. It should be in order, and basically it should be systematic. Like it should follow some process, and it should be in order. Okay, and it should be logical manner. Like someone else who is from outside your business, he should not get confused. Okay, that person you should get some logic. Okay, तो ऐसा हुआ वैसा हुआ. You should get some logic in his mind. You should understand what you have recorded. You should understand what you are going to do next. Everything should be in detail and in correct order. The third point is to serve as a permanent record. It should be permanent in nature. It should not be temporary. Like pencil, when you write with pencil, you can erase it. So that's temporary. But when you write it with pen, the same thing, it is permanent. So it should be permanent in nature. Fourth one is to produce it as evidence anywhere and anytime. So if anyone tells you to give all the records, you should be able to give it in timely manner. The fifth point is to record the transactions date-wise and account-wise. So today is 8 March. So 8 March should be your date, and whatever account you are debiting or crediting your transaction, that should be proper in nature. That's why you use bookkeeping. Sixth point is to know the profit or loss. Without knowing the profit and loss, you cannot proceed with your business. Okay. Seventh point is to know the total assets and liabilities. So what are assets and liabilities that I will be telling you all for now. Profit and loss are different than assets and liabilities. Okay, that much you remember. So you have to know your total assets and liabilities like profit and loss. Eighth point is to know what the business owes to others and what others owe to the business. So if I am the business and someone else is liable to give me money, like that person has to give me money, then that is what that person owes to me. Okay, so I have to know what others owe to me and what I owe to others, like what I have to give to others. Okay. Ninth point is to know the current year's progress compared to past financial years. So in this current financial year, I earn a profit of ₹1 lakh. Last year I had earned a profit of 70,000. So I should know my progress so that next time I can improve it further. Okay, so this time I earned a profit of 30,000 more than last year. Okay, next time I can proceed to make it 40,000. Third year I can proceed to make it 50,000. So likewise I can go on improving my business. Last point is to compare the progress of the business with other businesses in the similar line. So now, after comparing my business with my past financial years, okay, this year's performance with my past financial years, I have to also compare it with other businesses. Okay, why? Because if there is some company which is very famous, okay, and that company is flourishing, and my business is very less in performance, it's lacking, then even if I have improved, then too it's not at that other business level. Okay, so I have to match up with the other businesses as well. Okay, otherwise even if I have improved, but since it is not with other businesses, it's not matching with other businesses, my business will get shut down. So I don't want to shut my business. Okay, so this was the last point in the objectives. Now we'll proceed with importance of bookkeeping. So what all advantages we get by following the process of bookkeeping. So first one is record. We can record our business transactions daily, so we can get it as an evidence anytime and everywhere. Okay. Second point is financial information. I get information regarding my finances. How much money I have, how much I owe to others, how much others owe to me, everything. Okay. Third point is decision making. Looking at my records, my financial information, I can take important decisions. As I said in the last video, that I have to take decisions on many activities. Is the activity easy for me to conduct it? Is it profitable for me? If it's not profitable, should I shut my activity, that particular activity? Like I had given you an example of product A, product B and product C. So my product A, product B and product C all are easy to produce. Second point, these all are profitable except product A. So should I shut my activity of producing product A? Those decisions you can take very easily with the help of bookkeeping. Fourth point is controlling. So controlling means whatever decisions I have to take, I have to control it. I have to take important decisions on that. So all that controlling process should be done. Controlling in a sense, I have to set a limit for me. Okay. I cannot keep going on like प्रोडक्ट ए बहुत प्रॉफिट दे रहा है तो चलो कंटिन्यू करो, जितना चाहिए उतना प्रोड्यूस करो. I cannot do that. Okay, I have to keep a limit. So that controlling I have to do, and bookkeeping helps me with the controlling process. Fifth is evidence. Now we all must have heard a word named it's auditor. So an auditor, he comes and checks your financial information, whether it is authentic. If it is, then how much is it correct, and then he gives you all the decision whether you have to continue your business or not. And if he finds any frauds in your business, then he will tell you to shut down and you will go ultimately in prison. So all that evidence you can view. Okay, whenever the auditor comes, he can use that financial information to check your authenticity. And sixth one is tax liability. Now tax is very important, especially in India. So tax liability you can check very easily with the financial information, because you can know how much income you have, how much expenses you are incurring. Okay, so after that how much profit is left, the tax will be charged on that profit. Okay, so it helps you in tax liability as well. The last topic for this video is utility. So what is utility? All those people who can use your financial information, all those people. The first one is of course the owner of the business. So if I am the owner, I will of course need my information. As I said here, It is to compare my current year's transaction with the other years and my business performance with the other business lines. So of course I will need the information as a owner. Second one, management. So the managers in my business, they will require the financial information. Why? Of course, to manage. Okay. So the management, they will take decisions on that. Definitely. So the management will require my financial information. Investors. Now the investors who invest in my business, they give money to me for my use. All those people will require. Otherwise ऐसा होगा कि I don't have any money and I am looting my investors. उनके पास से पैसा ले रही हूँ, इधर से भाग के जा रही हूँ. So that should not happen. So investors will require my information, my financial information. Customers. The customers, why they require? Because your customers, they will buy products from you. Okay. They look at your expenses and they look at the selling price, for example. Okay. So you spend ₹10 on a particular product to produce it, to sell it, everything, and then you are charging ₹100 on that. So they will definitely not buy your product because you are charging 90% more than that. Okay. So that's that 20 रुपया करो उधर, not 100 rupees. Your product is not that much premium. So the customers also require your business information. Government. Now why government? As I said in the importance, tax liability. So government wants tax from you. So the government will require your information. Lenders. The people who lend you money, they will require it. Otherwise, as I said in investor's point, here it can become ulta. I have money but still I am borrowing money from them and then I am running away. So that should not be the case. Okay. The last point is developers. Okay. The people who take important decisions on my business, those people will also require my financial information. So I hope this video is very helpful for you all. If you all have any doubts, you can ask me in the comment section. And if you like my videos, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.